The Paladins of Death! This is one of my all-time favorite builds in Master of Magic, so let me give you a super quick rundown of how it works. First, let's cover those two life books over there. There's a lot they can provide. Just cause, prayer, all sorts of good things. But the most important one is Heavenly Light. It takes your units defending your city and makes them fight better. Especially multi-figure units like skeletons and zombies. Yeah, undead bolstered by holy power. This is exactly the sort of bullshit that this build is all about. This spell also produces magic power. Instead of you paying to maintain this spell pays you for the privilege of protecting your cities. And this is further improved on later when you cast Dark Ritual. Yeah, Heavenly Light and Dark Ritual are absolutely a combo. Buckle up, because things are only gonna get weirder from here. Let's take a look at those death books. We have 2 retorts that give a discount on summoning death creatures. And since moving your summoning circle around is free, you'll be able to respond to any situation with instant undead, just add water. There are 3 spells in particular that are going to be your bread and butter in the early game. The first is the Humble Skeleton. They have no maintenance cost, but will still pacify rebels. So fill your cities with walking calcium, and then raise your tax rate to the sky. But wait, there's more! Stack Heavenly Light, Darkness, Prayer, and the Holy bonus from your paladins, and you'll be surprised just how strong these disposable tax collectors can become in a pinch. Sadly, there's no way to heal them. So just evict any that get damaged and summon new ones. They're cheap enough. Next up is the zombie. Don't think of them as creatures. Think of them as firebolts. Firebolts that burst out of the ground and turn whatever they bite into your new undead minions. This includes monsters, by the way. Just remember, undead monsters still have a maintenance cost, where normal units turned undead do not. Oh, and you can stack holy bonuses on zombies just like you do skeletons. Finally, I need to mention the ghoul. These are portable undead factories. Everything they manage to bring down rises again under your control. Ghouls are a bit pricey early game, so keep them safe. Safely on the front lines where they can do their thing. Effective use of ghouls is probably the most important factor in early game success or failure. I can't say too much about the mid to late game. There's not enough death books here to guarantee you'll have any particular spell, but if you are lucky enough to get Warp Node, that's one of the best spells in the game, and make the time to cast it on as many nodes as possible. There are a couple weaknesses to this build. The biggest one is that your summons have shockingly low resistance. You might expect this makes you weak to life magic, such as Holy Word, and, well, yeah, it totally does. But life mages are the least of your worries. Petrification is your real kryptonite. Any wizard with a few green books and at least 1 blue book will summon stacks of the Chickens of Doom, and then they'll add focus magic. This creates a ranged petrification attack. I've lost games to these fiends, turning all my poor shadow demons into bird feeders. Your skeletons also have an expiration date, and that date is whenever one of the other wizards first casts the Great Unsummoning. Once that happens, give up on low-level summons. Sure, maybe the jerk won't do it again. Or maybe he'll spam the spell 20 times in a row. Just focus on higher-level summons and take solace in the fact that all the other wizards lost summons as well. And that's the Paladins of Death. It's a fairly straightforward build. Just summon lots of stuff and get paladins to lead that stuff into battle. Simple, straightforward, and a lot of fun.